Alrighty guys, it's Jake and we're back with another video here. We're on the face cam. This has never happened, but this is something that you'll see all the Yu-Gi tubers doing right now. They'll be coming out with their Banlist predictions. But I have put together my own, but most people won't agree with it. But let's start this off. First card. There's 2 banned cards, 4 limited, and 3 semi. And then cards that should be put to 3 was like obvious. Like, why is stuff like Neospace and Grand Mole on the ban list, honestly? But anyways, the first ban card is Level Eater. You want to ban Level Eater just because there's a loop with Blue Eyes White Dragon and Alternative and Level Eater and Link Karibo and Firewall, but like there's just this huge loop to where you can start off, or your first turn could be Bagushka, Firewall, Trigate, and Link Karibo. Second ban card is Maxi, the God card. Maxi getting banned would obviously help the game, because like a lot of people think it should go to 3 because all the special summon decks that are out right now. But Maxi should be banned because it's a huge advantage to the person that gets it and actually draws it. But if both players are running Maxi and the person who gets it is pretty much going to win, because of either your opponent's going to special summon a lot and that add cards to your hand, or they're just going to stop completely. If they stop completely, that ends their turn and they don't destroy the monsters. If they do special summon a lot, they're going to give you a lot of cards to draw, and then you draw like a Regeki or a Dark Hole, and then you're able to activate that and just wipe their board that they gave you all the cards for. So if Maxi does get played on you, you obviously want to stop your special summoning so you don't waste monsters. And then you don't want to special summon as much with Maxi out, obviously, because you don't want to give your opponent cards. But that's it for the banned cards, because it's like the only cards I feel that should get banned. Limited is, first off, Trickstar Reincarnation. I mean, everybody wants it to be banned. I play the deck. I play Trickstars, and everybody's always complaining about it. I can understand why it should get limited. It has 2 effects in one. It's a Banisher and opponent's hand, and special summon the Trickstar from the grave. But yes, it should get limited, obviously, because it's overpowering and everybody's complaining about it. So it's obviously going to get hit. Firewall Dragon is the next up. You want to Firewall can be limited to stop the loop with Level Eater and Blue Eyes. It could also help stop the loop with the Trick Stars, but most Trick Star decks only run the one of. But Firewall to 1 would be obviously good, because some decks only use the 1, but the decks that don't use 1, they're obviously going to use it a lot. Like Spirals, they can go into like 2 or 3. Next limited card is Spiral Resort. This card is overpowering. I mean, it's kind of like Trickstar Reincarnation, but this card's worse because it lets you not be targeted by any card effects, and that's what makes it different from Light Stage. And then the next card that should be hit is Terraforming, because that would hurt a lot of decks that use field spells, such as Diagram, such as Light Stage, such as Resort, such as any deck that has a field spell that like does something overpowering. That would help, players in general. But Terraforming getting limited would obviously be something they would do if they don't limit Resort. Just Terraforming will hurt every deck. Resort will hurt 1. But on the semi-limits, I think Dark Hole should go to 2 again, just because with it being limited, that stops you from having cards to stop your opponent's board if they do special summon a whole lot and you don't have the Maxi. that just ruins your chances at winning. And then plus, like I said, they're gonna have a board like with the level leader board. They're gonna have up a good screen and all that stuff. But Tri-Gate on board, that doesn't matter because they're just gonna negate it. Or you could try to bait it out, but 2 dark holes would be fine. Same with the spiral boards that they can set up with firewall, double helix, all that stuff. And Tri-Gate just to negate your dark hole, and you can't stop their board now. Next semi-limited card is the Regeki, obviously, because if Konami's just gonna keep releasing these decks that special summon a lot, special summon, and they're gonna limit every card that can stop it, then why do that? Because then people are gonna start quitting the game. But yeah, Regeki to 2 would be great. In regards to stopping big boards. On other semi-limited, Solemn Warning would be a good one, just because it would help you going first. If you go first and your hand isn't that good, but it'd be good to have Solemn Warnings in hand, maybe 1 or 2, but this increases the odds of getting that 1 Solemn Warning to stop your opponent's plays. That's about it for the semi-limited. That's about it for the list. But cards that should go to 3 is Neo Special and Grey Mole. Obviously, there's no need for that to be on the list. Reinforcement of the Army, that doesn't need to be on there because you literally have the Fossil Dig that searches for a level 6 or lower dinosaur monster. Reinforcement of the Army says search for a level 4 warrior monster. So it's obvious that Reinforcement of the Army should obviously go to 3. But that's it for my prediction. That's going to happen. Oh, I think it's going to come out. And I think it's going to come out any day now, to be honest. But yeah. Peace, guys. Like the video. Subscribe. Comment. Let me think of what you think is going to get limited. And bye.